can get hidden treasure maps, and then you follow the hidden treasure map and dig at the X to find hidden treasure. Are you suffocating? No, no, no! 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 What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Today we learned something very useful about the Nether, so I'm going to share that with you as kind of our intro to the video. Coordinates and distance work very differently in the Nether than they do in the overworld. Firstly, 1 block in the Nether equals 8 blocks in the overworld, which means that you would need to travel 8 times as many blocks in the overworld to cover the same amount of distance as you would in the Nether. Knowing this, we can use the Nether to travel quicker between key points in the overworld. For example, when we found our ocean monument in the overworld, we marked the coordinates on the map and then simply ran from our home all the way to the ocean monument. But if we were to create a portal in the Nether at the ocean monument, then we could run between our Nether portals from the ocean monument to home, and it would take 8 times less time, meaning it would be 8 times faster to get from the ocean monument to our house by using Nether portals and running in the Nether to get there. The only problem is that the Nether is kind of segmented across many different islands, and there are many fortresses and enemies along the way. But another thing that's key about coordinates and distance in the Nether is that the Y coordinate, meaning your height, does not matter when creating Nether portals. This means that no matter how high or low you are in the Nether, it won't affect where your portal ends up taking you in the overworld. So you can simply build up into the Nether rack in the ceiling of the Nether, create your portal at the appropriate X and Z coordinates, and then connect all of your Nether portals via a tunnel in the Nether ceiling. The entire Nether is connected via the bedrock in the ceiling, so you won't have to worry about crossing islands or running into fortresses. You'll have nothing but a netherrack tunnel to connect all of your Nether portals if you build them in the ceiling of the netherrack. So, we started today's episode by dismantling the Nether portal that takes us to our house, building straight up to the ceiling of the Nether, and then replacing the portal at the same X and Z coordinates as it was originally placed, but way up in the Nether ceiling instead. And it worked, taking us back to the same portal in the Nether shed by our house. So now, anytime we find a spot that we'll want to return to, we can simply build a portal to it in the Nether ceiling, and then create a tunnel connecting the portals together. We can now travel 100% safely between points of interest and get there 8 times quicker. And that takes us into today's episode. We need to find a new point of interest. I want to build a fully automated XP farm, which allows us to AFK and get tons of XP to level up, so we can continually enchant our gear until we have the best possible enchantments on all of our stuff. To do this, we first need to find a mob spawner to use as our source of XP. Spiders won't work for the guide that I found, so we need to find a cave that has either a zombie or a skeleton spawner, and then use that to create our XP farm. Let's get digging. Bro, I think we did it. I think we did it. It took 2 hours. 2 hours of digging in a straight line. But we found one. Move, please. When it's done, mobs are going to continually spawn. They're going to get sucked into an elevator, lifted up 25 blocks, then drop to their death, and right where they die, I'll be chilling in a well-lit room, enjoying some caviar. Alright. Looks good. Now, we need to dig 3 more down, and then we can start Le Epic Farm. So we need 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now, which direction do we want it to go in? Not that way. Alright, so we might want it to go this way. So we want to put these here. And then we want to put this here. One, two, three, four. Okay. Yeah, stone pressure plate. Alright, sweet. So this goes here. Okay, so now the mobs are going to spawn all around this area, right? They're going to drop down to here, and when they drop here, the water flow will push them into here. Once they get stuck on this soul sand, it's going to suck them up a freaking elevator 25 spaces high. This is the part I kind of struggle with a little bit because I'm not entirely sure like how to do this effectively without dying. I mean, I know how to build it, I just don't know how to like not take fall damage when I go back down it, you know? One. Two. Three. Wait, I need something to stop the water from falling back down this hole. Do I put it here? No, that's not right. Put the sign over the hole. Oh, I put the sign here? No, that doesn't work either. Unless you mean here. Will the mobs still be able to fall through that? So if we do this, right? Yeah, that works. Alright, sweet. If it works on us, it should work on zombies. So they're gonna fall straight down, and they're gonna land on here. So let's try it. We'll see if it works. Alright? Not gonna have it collect into a chest. I feel like the hopper is enough. Alright, and here's the finished product. We've got a fully functional XP farm. We can take out all of these zombies. Look at the XP just rain down. It's insane how good the XP is here. And then if we come through this doorway over here, we built a nice little enchanting section. We have spent quite a bit of time and a lot of levels over here enchanting. In fact, look at our gear. We got Depth Strider, Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking 3 on our boots, Protection and Unbreaking on our legs, Protection, Blast Protection, Unbreaking on our body, Protection, Unbreaking, Aqua Affinity on the helmet. Our sword is absolutely beast. Look at this. Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Fire Aspect 2, Sweeping Edge 3, a monster sword. Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3 on the pickaxe. We got an axe now with efficiency and silk touch. We are rolling in the enchantments, and it's all thanks to this XP farm that we set up for ourselves to get good XP and enchant side by side. Also, from the beginning of the episode, I talked about portaling via the nether, so we set up a nether portal here at our XP farm, and this will take us directly back to our home nether portal, and we just have a tunnel here in the nether ceiling like we talked about earlier. So the home portal is straight this way. We come out of the XP farm portal, we run down a long tunnel passageway that we dug out that connect the two portals together, and we can get back home in about 10 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, about 15-20 seconds of running from one nether portal to the other, and just like that, we are back home. It would have taken about 1,000 blocks and like 15 minutes, even with a horse, to run this in the overworld. It's crazy how much faster this is. Not only because it's 1/8 the distance, but also because there's like mountains and you gotta swim through rivers and stuff when you're in the overworld. There's a lot of obstacles that slow you down. The nether portal, it's just a straight run, and look at that, we're back home, right at the nether shed. It's a thing of beauty, man. I absolutely love this setup. Alright, and I think that's going to do it for today's episode. With our enchantments looking as good as they do, I think we're almost ready to try and head to the end and take on the Ender Dragon. There are a few more things I want to try in the overworld first, like finding a desert or a jungle temple and taking that on. Then obviously we've got to use Eye of Enders to find a stronghold and get a portal to the end, but within the next couple episodes we should be ready to try and take on the Ender Dragon. I feel like we're probably going to get wrecked at least a few times before we succeed, but gaining access to the end will give us access to our Elytra, which are wings, and then the game really opens up and starts becoming insane. So I'm going to hop back into our XP farm here, continue trying to get a few extra enchantments on a diamond shovel, and then that'll be it for now. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Please remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Also leave a comment if you are so inclined. Let me know what you thought of today's episode and what you think of our XP farm. Huge shout out to Ilmango for being the one to create the guide that I used and followed to get this XP farm set up and running properly. It's amazing. It's only zombies. It's not as good as like an ender farm, but I still love it. Also make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I will be uploading pretty much daily again now, and I hope that you guys will be tuning into future episodes as well. So please subscribe if you're not already, tap that notification bell, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.